All right, so May 8th. Yesterday I forgot to record, so and the day before I had some personal issues, so I didn't make a video, but we're still one time framing up. On this morning note, I said that we had a weak high from this high was not able to take the previous overnight high. So I said that I'm sure buyers would want to clean that up, and we just did after the NFP report, and now we're coming back. And the first thing I said is to watch yesterday's value. First, initially we're seeing a bounce there. I don't know how long that bounce is gonna last, but so far yesterday's value is holding. But today what I want to watch is for a move, whether we accept inside yesterday's value or we reject it. If we reject it, this should hold this low right here, and we should keep moving higher, move towards the overnight high, and keep making highs. We have a bullish imbalance target at 74.50, but we should see a little bit of a stall around the 74.25 to 30, because that's where SPX is at 7400, and that's a big round number. Always a big strikes, big round numbers are always areas to look for a little bit of stalling, right? If we cannot get above this high and make a new high, then I'm gonna look for another attempt to get inside value, and then if we hold inside value, then look for a sweep through value towards value area low. But we have this low volume node here, which sorry, it should be green because it's support, which coincides with this high, right? Which coincides with this overnight low, this single prints from before. And also we have the daily pivot at 70. So I'm thinking that initially this area should have some buyers. If we get inside this area and we hold below, and yesterday's half is also there at 78. So this whole area should act as support. Maybe even above this, right? But if we get below this, then I'm gonna look for that sweep to continue towards the point of control first, right? We have those two sets of, this area of single prints, and then look for this high, which is the initial balance from the overnight session, which is at right below the point of control at 59, for a little bit of a pause, and then continuation towards value area low. And if sellers are still going, return to this weekly and monthly VWAPs, which are down here, and we do have a bearish imbalance from yesterday because we have all, we didn't have any strong excess to the downside, with the point of control at the low side of the range, and the bearish imbalance targets 73.12. So basically we have a 2-day balance here. This will be the third one, and we're establishing a range here. So far it's the double distribution, but we could see a day where we just fill this area with volume here. NQ, very similar structure, almost hitting that 29,000. 30,000 is going to be a big magnet, big round number, so it wouldn't surprise me if we keep this rally going. Remember, all-time highs, it becomes harder to short, because if you think about it, you have long-term traders that are, have no reason to sell. They're just they've been holding for a while, maybe taking some profits here and there, but they're sitting in nice profits, and they don't see any reasons to sell yet. And then shorter time frame traders, they need to have a position first in order to be able to short, right? So you need to make highs and have some inventory in order to be able to short, right? So it's not easy when you're having prices at all-time highs. Crude just hit that resistance area, and then came back to that 20-day point of control, still holding below that 98 area. Gold is holding well after that move higher back inside this previous area. I said that 47.80 to 90 was going to be resistance. We haven't tested that yet, but we're seeing already sellers right ahead of that. But to retest the all-time highs, we still have a long way to go. Look at all that. So far accepting here after turning. So we'll see how long that move, that up move lasts. I have the weekly view up here, which I think is wrong. It can be, because I gotta recheck this. Maybe I have the names backwards here. I have to check my charts. But 47.20 is now the 90-day, 5-day, and 20-day point of control. So this is gonna be the magnet for the time being. Alright, that's about it. Happy Friday, and have a good weekend.